In this video, I'll be teaching you how to customize the access point generated. Now, we've learned how to generate the access point. If you've not learned that, you can watch the video on how to generate the access point and what the access point is for. Now, why do we have to customize the access point? Now, the reason why we have to customize the access point, it's not compulsory for to do the custom. We know how to customize the access point. It's simply because there are sometimes you want students in different classes, for instance, in different departments, not classes. For instance, you might have science students, commercial students, and art students in SS1. And you want a situation whereby the science students, when they log in, the subjects they are going to see is the science subjects alone, while the art students are going to see only art subjects and commercial students are going to see only commercial subjects. Now, this can be done by customizing the access. You don't customize the access page. What simply means that all the subjects are going to display when the students log, when that particular student log in. But what is it, whereby it selects a certain subject for a particular student, then you should customize the access page. Now, I'll click on let me use this GSS1. Now I'll click on access pin. Now this access pin that I've generated previously, if I want to customize it, I'll just click on customize. Now customize allows you to do some settings on this particular setting. If you don't customize the access pin, it is going to maintain the general setting for this class, which is under these settings. You apply all this if you don't customize the access pin. But if you customize the access pin, then that particular group of access pin would maintain the functions that you set it in this particular place. Now, you can set the header, what you want to show at the top. You can change the group name so that it's easier for you to identify the access pin. You can set the objective time, set the theory time if there's any theory. You can set if you want corrections to show at the end of the exam or don't. You can set if you want theory to display or not. You can make the questions random or fixed, which I advise to make it random so that student A will be answering a different set of questions from student B. Like question 1 can be another student question. Now you can enable pause or disable. I advise you to disable pause. You can enable result to show or disable result depending on the way you want them to see. You want them to see their result at the end of the year. If you can enable, you want them not to. Now, one time access pin, one time or renewable. Now, if you want an access pin to be used more than once, you click on renewable. If you want to use just once, you click on one time. We are still going to explain this further when you can use it. But for now, always select one time. But with time, you begin to understand how to use this one time and renewable. I'll be explaining that in the video that teaches on how to use one access pin throughout an examination. Just one access pin. A student should use just that single access pin throughout the examination. In this part of settings that will help to do that. Now, you can also adjust this. This is just the instruction that shows before they begin the exam. Now, you can actually, this is where we are actually going to properly. You can remove subjects that you don't want them to see. So students that have that set of access pin in that group will not see the subject if you remove it. Despite the fact that the subjects are existing, they will not see. For instance, if I don't want them to say English, I will just cancel English. If I want to bring the English back, I'll go back, click outside there, and click on English, and it will display. I don't want them to see mass, I close the mass. So if I don't want them to see English, I just close the English and click on save settings. So with this, I've customized the access pane and only let me click on customize and remove the government to save settings. Now I'll click on the view access pane so that I can use one of the access pane and see that it's only mathematics that will show in this class. So let me go back to the home or log out. On client side, single user, click on PS1. Now enter the access pane that I just selected. Again, now name of student John Albert. Start. Now can you see? Yeah, other subjects, but only mathematics are shown. Why? Because I removed the subjects in that particular group. So all the access points in that group will just add only one subject. So that is the beauty of the access point. Go back and log out. And let me go back to the admin section. So that is how to customize the access point and why you should customize the access point. Thank you.